Robert Stable runners at Matamata this week, race 6, Ocean Spirit.
Yeah, look, he's going nicely enough. Certainly needed the run at Te Araha there, but step up in distance will suit him, and he handles the cut out of the ground.
Race 7, Lovestruck.
She's going well. Her first run at Matamata was very good. Craig Grill's aboard this time. Where she's drawn will probably suit at that time of the day. Should go close.
And race 8, Sheriff.
Yeah, look, he's probably one that may not handle the track as well as others, but we've got to get going with him. He's got a lot of weight. Callum Jones on board will help out, but as long as he's hitting the line strongly, we'll be happy.
And your runners at Matamata this weekend, race 2, Malik.
It was a good run, an improved run last start. He had a good blow afterwards, so expect him to be better for the run. It's just whether he handles a really heavy track or not.
Race 3, Lubea.
Coming up really nicely. Her first up run was impressive. I think up to the mile suits. Obviously there's a hot pot in there that'll be hard to roll, but she will run a good race.
Race 5, Pineapple Lump.
Pineapple Lump, he was a bit keen fresh up last start. He'll have improved. I think he'll handle a loose, wet track. I mean, at the end of the day, they either are or they're not. And expect him to run a good race even from the wide draw.
Race 6, Ripper of a Dream.
Again, improver for last start. He was disappointing first up, much better second up. The query again with him would be the heavy track.
Race 9, Aretha.
Aretha's coming up well. Couldn't be happier with how she's coming into it. It's just whether the track's too testing for her first up without that race day fitness, but needs a run to get going.
Race 10, She's a Lady.
Good run last start, I thought, much improved, just whether, again, the track's too heavy and the claims come into effect. She got beaten by a couple of claimers last start, late at Te Rapa, and hopefully that's not the case again on Saturday.
And race 11, Robusto.
Robusto in really good form. She's game, tries hard. She is up in weight. A real Le Creuset scenario where sort of you come from on the minimum, getting up in weight with a small horse against his older handicappers is not easy, but we'll run a game race.
Tony Pike, your runners this weekend at Matamata, race 1, Gallardo.
Yeah, she made up good ground over 1400 at Hawke's Bay last start, off a wide trip as well. She's drawn wide again. Just how that Matamata track plays early on in the day, we'll just have to wait and see. But she'll probably just have to be ridden a touch cold from the mile there, but she'll be hitting the line strongly, and she's probably not far away from another win.
Race 3, Intrigue.
A little bit disappointed with her last start at Matamata. We've just tinkered around with a few things. Her work this week's been outstanding. She's probably back in a proper graded race. She's reasonably well placed in this race, and I'd expect to see an improved performance.
Race 6, La Casa.
He was really good on debut, missed the kick out of the gates and got a long way back, but made up really strong ground late over 1200. He's a promising horse going forward. The 14 might still just be a touch sharp for him, but he's a nice each way chance.
Race 7, Harbourside.
He's in good form. He obviously won at Te Rapa on one of the first days back. His second up run at Te Rapa was solid, and he's another one who's drawn wide, so if they're starting to get to the outside by that time of the day, then he could be a nice chance.
Race 10, Viking.
Yeah, he was a horse that handles wet ground really well. I don't think the track conditions will worry him. He was good on debut or fresh up at Hawke's Bay, and obviously with that run under his belt, should be hard to beat again.
Te Araha, race 2, Typical.
He was really encouraging first jumping run for second at Te Araha last start. He was a lot fitter for this race. Obviously the winner of that race, the Cossack, Aaron holds in quite high regard, so looks like a nice race for him, and should go close to winning.
Race 9, Maxibel.
He's a horse we don't mind. He's tried up really well on wet ground. He did a little bit wrong at Te Rapa with the cones out a long way last start, but he'll be a big price. He handles wet ground, and I think he's probably a nice each way chance at big odds.
And race 11, Sacred Kaja.
Yeah, she was nice on debut. Fresh up at Hawke's Bay, made up good ground late. Just where the track conditions are a bit too testing for her. We'll just wait and see how much rain we get in the next couple of days, being a late race, but she's going well on the win, not far away.
And on Saturday you have your run at the Bosonian and the Group 1 Winx Stakes.
Yeah, he's travelled over really well. Obviously this is his 5th trip to Australia now, so he's a seasoned traveller. He's settled in really well at Bjorn Baker's stables in Sydney. He's drawn the ace, which is going to be a huge advantage for the rail going back to the True on Saturday. Obviously a high class field, but he's always competitive in these sort of races, and shouldn't be too far away again.
Stephen, your runners this weekend. We'll start with Matamata, race 1, Kaipaki Road.
Yeah, she's a couple of good runs her last couple. I think the wetter track at Matamata will really suit, and look for a big form change.
Same race, Rising Ransom.
Yeah, he was a little bit disappointing last start. Hopefully sort of a looser track and first use of it he can improve.
Race 3, Amasequoia.
Yeah, she's probably a doubtful starter if there's any more rain. Just looking for a slightly better track.
And Beach Days Bro.
Yeah, really good last start. Good field this, but Ashwin Gundasamy to take 2 kilos off is only going to help.
Race 4, Acting Out.
Yeah, nice filly, got beaten narrowly on debut. She's in on Sunday as well, but probably going to opt for Saturday. She'll jump, she'll put herself right there, and she's a pretty tidy filly.
And Bourbonnier, same race.
Yeah, really like him. He's going to be better with the run under his belt, but he's a very nice horse to follow through.
Race 5, Gracie's Gold.
Stay resuming, be too short for her.
She's Apples, same race.
Yeah, not a bad run last start. Step up to the 14's ideal and should improve.
Race 6, Aspiring.
Drawn the car park, but it might be the best place to be later in the day, so she's a chance.
Fox Squillion.
Yeah, not a bad run last start and should be there.
And Ribs.
Didn't mind his run last start. He's probably another run away, but he's improving type.
Race 7, Kirita.
Yeah, like the way she's going. Track should suit and going well.
And Ripping Up.
Stayer having her second run back is working really good, coming up great. We'll be hitting the line as good as any and follow her.
Race 8, Ratani.
Yeah, she's going well. Her last couple of runs have been very good and she'll go solid again.
Yatima.
Stayer resuming, she'll get back. Just want to see her hitting the line nicely late.
Race 10, Darcy Palmer.
Yeah, he's drawn out a little bit, but might be the place to be. Don't want the track to get too much worse, but his work's good and his looks good.
Race 11, Chief Sequoia.
Went really good last start. The step up to the 2000s now ideal.
Runners at Tiara on Sunday. Race 6, Jackal Alley.
Yeah, she's went okay first up, straight to the mile. Needs to improve, and if she doesn't, she might be retired.
Same race, You're So Vain.
Yeah, he's been going good races. Wetter the better for him.
Race 7, Super Race.
Yeah, really like him. 3 trials, 3 wins, and it looks hard to beat.
3 entered in race 8. We'll start with Don Draper.
Yeah, he's been going very well of late and will go good again.
Let's Have Bubbles.
Last start winner, drawn the right part of the track, will get back, but will be hitting the line as good as any.
And Thread the Needle.
Yeah, she a little bit disappointing last start, but hopefully this track will suit her more.
Race 9, and Jardin.
On the quick back up from Taupo, she didn't go too bad, added the tongue tie, will race well.
And Rain on Us.
Yeah, didn't mind her first up run, taking good improvement and will surely improve here.
And race 11, A Nud Dude.
Yeah, liked his last start run, and I think he looks a good chance in the last.